Okay. Now I'm ready. Yeah. You ready? You want some? You want some of that? There we go. There we go. Me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. Who are you?
Ryan Seymore.
I'm Victor Dandridge. Hi. How are you guys doing out there in the viewer watchership world? Utopians?
Yeah, Utopia. Facebookia.
Persons who are watching us stalky-like. Miller Worldians?
Yeah.
We're throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
What's up? What's going on? So, we really only got like one suggestion.
Yeah, and for a specific...
Very specific.
A very specific book.
Which we did do.
Yeah.
We did it. We tried some other mainstream fare as well.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? I mean, because we obviously did this week all the same.
Yeah.
Which we haven't done that in...
It's been many moons.
Yes. Big bright moons.
I don't know. This was one of those weeks where I thought I was going to love some of the stuff I was reading.
Right.
And instead, I was kind of meh.
I was definitely meh.
I was
kind of meh.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
And then another one I was... intrigued.
That's a good word.
Intrigued.
That's a good word. Okay. Let's start with Spider-Man number 2.
Okay.
So, we all know the setup. We got Miles Morales in the Marvel U.
Yep.
And things kicked off pretty coolly in the last issue, right?
A lot of action. Excellent pacing.
Right? Good characterization. Like he had voice. I thought he had voice.
Yeah. It was a very distinct. It was Miles. It wasn't Parker version 2.0.
Black Parker. That's what you're going to say, isn't it?
I'm not allowed to say that.
But yeah, it wasn't that. Yeah. It wasn't that at all. This issue is a little different for me.
Yeah.
For me, I'll speak for myself. There was a disconnect between the dialogue and the imagery. Like it wasn't quite in sync, and I don't want to say that it ruined it, but it bothered me.
Yeah, it hiccuped. It didn't flow as smoothly.
Right.
The characterizations of some of the characters were a bit off, which I thought was weird. Like Stark didn't feel right
at all.
Yeah, Parker. It was weird. It was almost like Parker and Miles didn't know each other.
Right, but they should.
Right. Yeah, because the way at the beginning, the reaction that Miles had, was weird.
You're like, wait, you know him, like you met before.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There was something that just off.
Okay, so it's not just me. No. I will say that the conversation of diversity that's very prevalent right now, it's a very interesting issue for that.
Yeah.
Definitely a talking point.
Yeah, there is something very specific that occurs in there.
Flat out. I will tell you, like, while I wasn't necessarily like huge fan of the entire issue, the antagonist at the end of the book, I'm very excited to see where that goes. Very excited to see where that goes, flat out. I think that might be the best Spider-Man opponent yet.
Yeah.
Just
see.
Watch. Just watch. Yeah. You know habla español? You better learn.
Yeah.
You better learn. So yeah, that was that one.
That was actually really enjoyable because I'm like, okay, it's kind of this, but it's totally not.
It's totally no. Yeah. So Standoff.
I am very standoffish towards Standoff.
Oh my.
Okay, that's my
snark
out
so
of the way.
Meta. That was meta, man. Like, that's gonna be your new nickname, Meta Man. Boom. Yeah. Superhero, 8-bit style.
I have a drink that I can make people drink called Metamucil.
For anyone that doesn't know, based on his age, that's metatextual. Oh!
Which we'll get to that later.
Yeah, you're right. So, this is setting up Civil War 2.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be something really big.
Really big. Really big.
Stuff is supposed to be very huge and happen.
Yes. It's not to say that stuff didn't happen.
Yes.
Perhaps it's not painted with the sincerity that it should be.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll do it. Okay. Nick Spencer, I'm talking to you, Nick. You know we love you. Look, don't do it. We love you. We do. Your run on Ant-Man,
amazing.
We flat out said, if the movie doesn't carry that tone, they did it wrong. And they carried the tone, which means you did it right.
Yeah. Captain America. I've given all of my friends that don't read comics
Right?
Captain America.
Right? There is a seriousness that this lacks.
Yeah.
And we know you're a humor guy. We know you know how to quip, and you're good. Like, seriously, Bendis, watch your back, because he's coming for Spider-Man. I'm telling you right now, watch your back. However, if this is the resume piece to do it, you got to tone down the comedy factor, man.
Yeah.
These characters aren't quippy like that.
Yeah, they're very terse. They're very.
That's the word.
Alpha. Like, you don't rise to the position, especially the one that we're talking of.
Exactly.
And like, the character is not like a hip, joking, one-liner type bad guy, like one-dimensional bad guy. This is a formidable person.
Right. Logistic, this is how it's going down.
Yeah.
I mean, they even make a reference to that in the early, like the first like lead-in joke thing.
Yeah.
That was brilliant, and they
Yeah.
even make that point of saying like this person doesn't have a sense of humor for things like that.
Yeah.
So when later on you kind of show that there's a vast sense of humor for things,
Yeah.
it just kind of didn't work for me.
It takes away from the whole. Okay, if you haven't read it, this is issue 1. There was an issue 0. I don't think we're going to be spoiling at this point.
Go for it.
There's this little town that's been set up where supervillains are sent instead of prison.
Right.
And they're actively changed from who they are to like
Their best help self.
small town style.
Right. If you took
Rockwellian.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you take these terrible villains and put them in an Andy Griffith show,
Yeah.
in color, that's what this
Yeah.
is. Bam.
And the means, I think saying what the means is specifically would be spoiling it.
That would.
But using the means that they are,
Right.
that's major,
That's-
major,
yeah.
major.
I mean,
I can't say the word.
story beat. It's got full potential.
Yeah.
For a lot of things,
Yeah.
good and bad.
Yeah.
So considering that this is where things are really starting to pick up some steam,
Yeah.
there seemed like there should have been like a little bit more to it.
Like, holy crap, you're doing what?
Right.
And yeah.
As opposed to, yep, I'm doing it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Yeah, like.
how about a milkshake?
Yeah, it's
which
just-
is kind of actually does happen.
Spoilers, bro. Spoilers. Can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. Needless to say, like if we can get to the seriousness of it, there is something major that's going down.
Yeah.
Like I am pleased with the familiarity but uniqueness that is kicking off Civil War. It's like in the same vein, but different all at the same time, which is cool. I don't know if I really want to see anything more other than to see like the fallout from this.
Yeah, because something really it's gonna cause a lot of division.
Yes.
It's like wow, because you're not just making somebody act different.
No.
It's not a rehabilitation.
No,
It's more of a
you are rewriting them.
yeah.
You might as well have put on an Infinity Gauntlet and been like, nope,
Yeah, and
Never
that's
did
not
that.
been cool for anybody to do.
ever. So
Yeah.
So moving on to our requested piece, Discipline number 1.
Not for children.
No.
Not for those of a puritanical bent.
No. If you are not secularly minded, put this down. Don't even stare at it. Don't do that.
Don't look at Happy Fun Ball. Do not provoke Happy Fun Ball.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We're looking at a very talented, classic Vertigo,
very Vertigo
art team, right?
Yeah.
Only this is through Image, so some things go down.
Yeah, because it wouldn't had I seen a Vertigo stamp on it,
Right?
I would have.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, okay.
So
where we're
Vertigo
going with this.
is expanding.
Right.
I know they've begun pushing the boundaries earlier with titles like Sex and Sex Criminals.
Right.
I would say it's pushed even further.
This is definitely
at this
pushed.
point.
Even Saga pushed some boundaries mega super hard.
Yes.
This one, I'm putting in the stratosphere of Saga esque things.
Yes.
Like for reals. Story-wise, very interesting.
Yeah,
Like
it definitely goes places. You can feel some of the influences in the hook. Like there's 50 Shades of Grey just in terms of
it's there.
how the characters begin to
Right.
interact.
You hear the theme music? It's playing right now. You like it? Read it. Turn the page. Oh,
Zip ties.
sorry.
No, the trick is if they get too tight, they're hard to cut.
Whoa. Spoilers, bro.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Okay.
So the book is good.
Yes.
The book is good.
Yeah.
The book is good. Were we going non-spoilerly?
We got to dance up to it as close as we can.
Yeah.
This young woman who is very dissatisfied with her marriage.
Yes. Life in general, almost. Yeah.
Is feeling revitalized and intrigued by a very
Mysterious, enigmatic person
Yeah.
of European descent.
Yeah. And he's got a backstory and
Some cool stuff happens when he starts to reveal it.
yeah.
That's our spoiler-free piece right there, people.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like we're just like blah, blah, blah romance novel. But this was actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, because there's a supernatural aspect.
Yes.
There's definitely some violence, there's some intrigue, and then there's all the stuff that your kids...
Yeah, cannot see, shall not see.
Yeah.
Shan't. Bam. Get that one.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, that one is my pick for Book of the Week.
It might be. It's up there for me. For me,
Yes.
it's either that or Walking Dead issue 150. 152.
Yeah, that's the problem right there. You see my attitude? You see my attitude? Why was this not 150, people?
Yeah.
Kirkman.
Stuff happens. Like major stuff happens.
Major stuff.
Rick Grimes has a full-on Rick Grimes
Oh
moment.
my God.
Yeah, that was amazing. And then the plot twist that we've all been waiting for finally happens. And I don't even know if I know what happened, which will make sense when you read it.
Right. Because I don't think.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should have been 150.
Yeah. I kept thinking that the entire time I was reading it, unfortunately.
I also took this one as an honorable mention. I like to just throw in, randomly, just jump into a book, see where it's at. Interesting sort of, like, you've got two characters that should never be together by way of Hal Jordan and Parallax.
Yeah.
Intermixing. It says so right here on the cover, so I'm not spoiling anything.
no
You can see
spoilers.
that.
It's right there.
It's right there. And their perspectives on things is very, very interesting. For me, I wish it was pushed a little harder for what their interaction actually means, and maybe the showcase of what they're doing. But for issue 50, this one didn't really have a lot of kickoff to it.
Yeah.
I don't know where things are standing with Green Lantern as Rebirth is coming.
Yeah.
But I almost feel like the brakes are steadily being pumped for this one. So I don't know if we're primed for a big switch over and things are going to change in a major way, and they're just kind of like, let's cool it down before we ramp it back up.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like a negative Nancy on this show this week.
Yeah, this was one of the, like most weeks.
We're like, yeah, books, read them, wah!
This one, it also was a 5-ship week month.
Okay,
So
okay. So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay. So, all right. Maybe we'll be back next week. We're all happy-go-lucky. Good stuff coming.
It's possible. I could drink my Metamucil.
Meta is better.
You going to be anywhere?
Oh, and also, this Saturday is also in-store convention kickoff
Oh,
weekend.
snap.
So that's going to be like an online virtual reality convention.
Okay.
Some stores are choosing to participate in it, and they will have variant covers, R2-D2 bust banks, which Diamond, thanks, we never got ours.
Oh!
But yeah, that's going to be available. So check with your local store and see if they're into it. And also
awesome.
check out the website for this, because there's going to be live seminars that
Word.
are going to be streaming.
Wait. Are we talking like comic creators doing their thing, talking about what their process and all that stuff is?
I believe so. Fraction, Deconic.
What?
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely some cool people.
That's the comic book power couple going on right now.
Yep.
Like, that's real. I guess we'll see you on Saturday, right?
Yep. I'll be watching.